Hey there, I am going to show you something kind of cool about Desmos Calculator. If you don't have like a cool app like Graphical Analysis, or you just like Desmos better, let's say we have a ton of data like we have here from this class. I'm going to grab these two values and I'm going to copy and paste them into Desmos here. I need to add a table, and I'm going to just paste those right in. Cross my fingers, and oh, looks like I just did it myself. So let's see. So all I have to do is actually just click on it and hit paste. So what I'm going to do is rename these x1 and y1. That's what we saw before, and it looks like it took all the blanks out too, which is great. So there is a ton of data here. There might not be all the data in the world, but at least I've got most of it. Now, let's see, I want a trend. So over here, I'm going to take a look at my data, and it looks pretty linear to me. So I'm going to think about linear. What is linear? Oh yeah, y equals mx plus b. Gosh, I wish I could just like make a trend line show up. Well, guess what? You can't. So check it out. Let's go ahead and just y equals mx plus b, right? And the issue is it says, well, you don't have an M and a B. Well, stop right there. Don't do anything. Instead, take the equal signs out and push the tilde symbol. And you're like, now nothing show up. Thanks. Okay, well, we still have one more thing to do. The idea is we need a subscript to tell us which y do we want to graph with which x. Well, remember we went up here and that was y1 and x1, so we need to illustrate that that's y1 really. So I need to make sure I can do this. So how do I do that? Hold down shift and press the minus sign up by the plus and equals. It's right next to the 0, okay, the little short dash. And when you press that, look what happens. Now you're in subscript mode, and I can press 1. And then I'm going to use the right arrow key, go over to the X, and do the same thing. Shift, make an underscore essentially, and then 1. Now, voila, check it out. And it gives me statistics too. So how cool is that? We've got my trend line right there. I've got my slope. I've got my y-intercept. Now all I have to do is just think about it, like what is on my x-axis, what's my y-axis, and start plotting what that is and labeling it and so on. But there you go. There's a trend line. And like I said, if there was any kind of trend line, like let's say, oh, I want this to be a square, you can do that, and it'll try to fit a trend line to that as well. So it's pretty slick what it can do. I'm going to go back to my straight line. There you go. There you have it. An easy way to use Desmos. Hope you enjoy.